I love this. This is great. This next part, I'm excited to show you this. This part is get section from another client file. Now, if you've been using our notes for a while, we've even shown this in a previous Java, that you can copy a note from one client to another. So if we had a description of business note for a dentist in company A, and we're now doing company B, which is also a dentist, we can bring in the description of business note, the generic one from the resource center, and then we can get that customized one from the other dentist and drop it into the financial statement. If you're not familiar with that, take a look at our previous Javas because we went through that, how that works. What I want to show you is something that's exciting. We're extending that idea now to other areas of our templates. So where's a really good area for that? The engagement report, okay? So if you've written up a custom qualification or modification, you can now take it from company A into company B, and you're not going to have to change anything else in the report, which I think is pretty neat. So the example I have is kind of a little hokey, but down in the bottom of this, I have, this is a review engagement report. I have a conclusion. And I had done a customized paragraph in another client that I want to bring into this company. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click in here, and you see there's a new option now. This wasn't there previously. You could update from the resource center back to default, but you couldn't grab something from somewhere else. So now we see there's an option, get this section from another client file. So I'm going to click on that, which brings up this dialog box. So it's showing me the statement of the client that I'm in right now, the example file. I'm going to go back up to the main directory where all my clients are, and I'm going to open up the client that I'd like to get something from. So this division example, that financial statement, I'm going to open that up, and what it'll do here is show me in the top what's currently in my company file. This is the statement I have open. In the bottom, that's the other company. Okay. Notice that in the other companies, there's this second paragraph here. It says, here's some additional text. That's what I would like. So what I'm going to do is click on replace over on the right, and I'm going to say no to keeping the text because I actually want exactly what was in the other file. So let me say no, and you'll see now that that lower paragraph has just come up. Ooh, ah, I think that's pretty good. What do you think, Lori?
I really like it. I really like that. I think it's really handy because it happens quite a bit where you know you've got something in another file and you want to bring it into the existing one without actually having to open it and starting to retype everything. So this is really handy.
Now, if you thought that was good, and it is good, I want to show you the engagement letter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to these additional clauses here, okay? So additional clause, la, 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 it's blank. Well, in another client, I had typed something in that I'd like to get into this letter here. So I'm going to right-click again, exactly the same. Get this section from another client file. So we open up. We're seeing now the engagement letter that's in the client we're in, the example file. So I'm going to go back up again. I'm going to open up the other client, and I'm going to open up the engagement letter for that client. And so now what it's doing is it's showing me it's blank in the one that I'm in, and I had typed some stuff in the other one. So again, exactly the same. I'm going to replace. I'm going to say no. So I actually bring in the text that's in the other document. And I believe that even if I'd customized this heading, I think that would have also come in. Unfortunately, I didn't do that. But you get the idea that now we can sort of move stuff between letters and things, which I think will be very handy.